what you've been doing has not been a protein treatment. Hi everyone, it's your girl Tina Olise. If you're new to my channel, do click on that subscribe button and turn on your post notification. But if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about protein. I'm going to be showing you how I actually do a protein treatment, like a restructuring treatment on my hair. Yes, why I'm not saying it's a protein treatment is because I'll explain that in the video so you'd understand why what you've been doing has not been a protein treatment. But before then, I'd like to differentiate between a deep conditioning and a protein. A deep conditioning is something you do to mainly attract moisture to your hair. When you're doing deep conditionings, it's best to use humectants, yes, to actually attract moisture. And examples of humectants are your honey and your aloe vera. But when you're talking about a protein treatment is something to actually restructure your hair. Your hair is made up of keratin and amino acids. These amino acids are held together by disulfide bonds, which forms what is called protein. Amino acid is the building block of protein, but don't get me wrong, because some things actually have amino acids, but they are not protein. How? Because for something to actually be protein, like for you to say, okay, this amino acid bonds, these amino acids that are together actually form the protein, it has to have 20 amino acid bonds together or more. Down to the topic of today. A lot of people always rave about this eggs on their hair, eggs as a protein treatment, using eggs on their hair for protein. That's like very easy, and yes, eggs are good for your hair. I am not saying they are bad. I also use eggs on my hair, but what people don't actually tell you is that the proteins in your eggs are too big. Yes, they are too big to be absorbed into your hair strands. It has not been scientifically proven if there is probably like a level of which they can actually penetrate, or if they can't penetrate at all. Yes, it has not been totally and scientifically proven, but the studies that have been taken show that they are way too big to probably go into your hair strands. So why still do egg treatments if it's not for protein? Eggs doesn't contain just only protein. Eggs actually contain a very, very beneficial component which is called cysteine. This cysteine is an amino acid that has disulfide bonds, and this disulfide bonds hold together the keratin structure in the hair. Keratin is a type of protein found in your hair. Your hair is made up of keratin and proteins. These two things are what makes up the structure of your hair, and these two things provide elasticity, strength, and restructuring to your hair. This cysteine that actually bonds your hair to keratin helps to provide your hair with its fibrous properties. It helps to prevent your hair from dryness and makes your hair hold on to moisture. It helps your hair's moisture holding capability. Also, cysteine helps maintain the thickness and the texture of your hair. So all round, without your hair being able to probably absorb the proteins in the egg, you have other benefits that will help to also restructure your hair. So in my today's DIY protein hair treatment, I'm going to be using eggs, coconut milk, and coconut oil. Except for the fact that coconut milk actually contains a type of protein called keratin. It also contains lauric acid. Lauric acid is able to penetrate your hair, is being absorbed by your hair, and strengthen your hair cuticle. So coconut milk helps to slow down hair loss. It helps to restore dry hair and dry scalp. Also helps get rid of dandruff. So if you're having any issues with dandruff whatsoever, coconut milk is a go for you. Coconut milk also is very, very high in vitamin C, which has antioxidant properties. Also high in vitamin B1, B3, B5, and B6. So definitely your hair is getting it. But it's best to actually ingest this coconut milk for you to get the whole benefits, especially the protein part and the vitamin part, because your hair might not be able to totally absorb this. The best way to actually enrich your hair is actually eating good, like good diet, having a good diet. It's better you just have a good protein diet. A lot of ways you can actually get protein. You can get protein from your dairy products, your milk. You can get protein from your eggs, from some vegetables like spinach. You can get proteins from your soy, proteins from your beans, and lots of food you can actually get proteins from that you'd have to put in your diet to really get the full potential of protein to help your hair, nails, and skin to actually flourish. So let's get right into the video. After I did the whole protein treatment and all, I did my deep conditioning. I have a video on deep conditioning. I'll leave the link in the description down below, so go check it out. I've seen so many people actually doing protein and they skip the main step. Yes, when I mean they skip the main step is they don't do the needful at the end. It's not just by putting a whole lot of ingredients, DIYs on your hair. It's actually making sure that your hair is balanced. Yes, after every protein treatment, you must do a deep conditioning. It is a must. And why is this? This is to actually balance out your protein and your moisture level together. If you just do a protein treatment without actually doing a deep conditioning, like bringing back that moisture into your hair, you're going to see that your hair becomes very stiff and very hard, literally hard. Because when you do protein treatment, it kind of repels water and you need a deep conditioning to actually get that moisture in real good. So anytime, I beg of you, anytime you do proteins, make sure to do your deep conditionings afterwards, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed, and click on that notification bell. I still remain your girl Tina Olise, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.